Do you know that you're running around with the most powerful tool in the universe? Yes, the most powerful tool in the universe, and it's unlimited. You can do anything with that tool, and I'm talking about your imagination. And today we're going to talk about how to use it in the way that's most beneficial to you. Inspire Tribe, while we're at it, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please comment down below. I accept my divine power now. I accept my divine power now. Hey Inspire Tribe, how's it going? It's Jean Nolan here. It's Kristin Nolan here. And today we're talking about the unlimited power of your imagination and how to use it. And we have 6 steps for you to truly dive into the creative process, to use your imagination to your advantage, because you're going to use it anyways. So why not use it to your advantage? And I want to start with something that you have heard many times in many ways, but basically a lot of people say, 1% of the population has about 92% of the world's wealth. And people cry about how unfair this is and how this should change. But really, what would happen if we would now all equally distribute it? Probably within 10-15 years, we would have the same stats. And do you know why? Because 1% of the population uses their imagination to their advantage. They use this unlimited creative tool to create whatever they desire, while the rest of the population just uses it to get through today. And even worse so, uses it to imagine things that they don't want. Worrying is using your imagination to create something you don't want. So now we're going to dive into 6 steps to use your imagination so you can create the unlimited, wonderful, amazing life that you desire, that you deserve, and that you dream of. So step number 1 is the power of revision. And this is a very amazing and wonderful tool, but also a little bit counterintuitive because you were not taught to use your imagination that way. So what it means is basically at the end of the day, you look back at your day and you recreate it to your liking. So if something bad happened, you had a bad experience with a coworker, or you had an argument with your mother, revise it, recreate it. Turn an unpleasant conversation into a pleasant conversation. Turn a bad experience into a beautiful experience. It's your imagination. That's the power of revision. And you can do it for, this past day, the past week, or a distant memory. Do it as much as you can because you can revise your memories. And it truly means that you now use the power of your imagination, because remember, God, the universe, source, your subconscious mind, it can't distinguish between a memory, something that you've actually experienced, or your imagination. So why not use your imagination to your advantage? Revise those memories. Go back into your childhood. If something happened that bothers you and you keep going back to it, now recreate it. Make it a beautiful memory. That's the power of revision. Step number 2. This is really fun. So if you're in a tight spot right now, or if you're driving a car that you don't really love that much right now, say, I remember when. Oh, I remember when I lived in that small apartment. I remember when I drove that little car. Oh, isn't it beautiful how things have turned out? Go into the future and just say, I remember when, and kind of look at this as a romantic memory where you go, oh, I remember how this turned out so good. I remember when, I was a single and now you're married. In your imagination, use the I remember when to detach from your current situation. That's the purpose of this practice, that you detach and make it something that's, way far back there. Number 3, this is such a fun thing to do. Imagine that people congratulate you on your success, okay? And in your mind, you walk down the street and you meet an old friend. He says, oh, how are you doing? Oh, congratulations. I heard you bought that huge mansion, that 10,000 square feet mansion. Congratulations, I heard your company took off. Or congratulations, I heard you got married. Congratulations, I heard you won the Super Bowl. Imagine people congratulating you on your wishes fulfilled. Imagine it as much as you can. This is so much fun because in your mind you will run around and you will just hear congratulations, congratulations. This is just a lot of fun. So keep doing it every day as much as you can. Step number 4, fast forward. You can go a day out, you can go a year out, you can go 10 years out. So it's really fun to go far out. Go 10 years out, a whole decade from now. Imagine yourself, where are you sitting? Let's say that a decade from now, you are on Maui and you're sitting in your beautiful villa that's overlooking the beach. And then imagine yourself sitting there and look back, have a flashback on those past 10 years. All the milestones, the successes, the beautiful meals, the wonderful relationships, everything. Like, fill it out. Go fast forward. You can go a day, you can go a year, you can go 10 years. And look back on your beautiful life. Fill it up with amazing memories. Remember, this is your imagination. You don't have to be realistic. You're not bound to any rules. Dream as big as you can, go as far as you can. It's your imagination. God sits in your imagination. That is the creative tool that God, the universe, gave you. So use this. Go fast forward. Create a movie in your mind. Step number 5, eavesdropping. You do that anyways, right? You sit at a cafe and there's a conversation going on over there and you're listening and you're trying to not be noticed. We all do it sometimes. But this time, imagine that you're sitting somewhere and you're overhearing a conversation of people that are actually talking about you. And you imagine them talking about, oh, did you hear that Paul, just got married? And did you hear that, Sandra just bought this amazing Lamborghini? I saw her driving around town. Isn't it amazing? Isn't the company they built amazing? Don't they have a wonderful home? Imagine people talking about you and you're just listening, you're just kicking back, you're not participating, you're listening and you're just enjoying how many beautiful things they have to say about you. Oh, did you hear how beautiful Jessica's voice is? Oh my God, she really deserves that Grammy that she won. Okay, so those are the conversations, and that's the kind of eavesdropping that we want you to do here. This is such a powerful and fun step. Again, you just sit at home on your couch listening to the people all around you talking about your wonderful successes. Again, this is your imagination. Quit being realistic. Quit putting yourself in that little box. Think outside of, just lose the box, okay? Lose the box. Imagine all of these wonderful, beautiful things. And step number 6, to use this unlimited tool to your advantage, your imagination, is whenever you feel a desire coming up, you just say, oh, isn't it wonderful to have it? Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to drive to Ferrari? Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to have received that check for $10 million? Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to be on the honeymoon with the love of my life? Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to be ripped and energetic and have a healthy body? Thank you. Whenever you have a desire coming up, immediately jump to, isn't it wonderful? Thank you. Isn't it wonderful? Thank you. Listen, this tool that you're carrying around, it's the tool that creates everything. Every person on this planet has it. The only difference is how you use it. Are you going to keep imagining scenarios that you don't like? Are you going to use it to worry? Are you going to use it to relive unpleasant memories? Or are you going to start to use it in a conscious and deliberate way to create what you want, to create what you desire? Because this is where you create it. This is where it starts. This is what you send out. Use this tool. Take the 6 steps, internalize them. Repeat them every day. Do them. Sometimes go to step 3, sometimes step 6, sometimes step 1. In what order you do it doesn't matter. Take the one that's the most fun and do it every day. Inspired Tribe, we loved spending this time with you today. And we have a bunch of really cool buttons down here under the video. The subscribe button's a beautiful button, and the like button's a beautiful button. And then there's the join button. Just click it and see what that does. It's really fun too. And we have this merch store down here. Basically, we have an all-inclusive experience, and whatever you feel inspired to click on, just do it. Most of all, go out, inspire others like you are inspired. Spread the love, spread the kindness, and have a wonderful and inspired rest of your day.